off the subject of all this mess is going on, I said what I had to say for the week anyway about the stuff that was happening. There's nothing new that I know about right now. I ain't heard about any new topics other than I think it was one other incident that happened in New York, and I don't even want to talk about it anymore. It's getting too depressing right now. You know? But at some point, I will talk about it again. Just not right now. This is the Friday walk, and I wanted to talk about something that's kind of been a little bit close to my heart for a while, and I know some people it's a little bit controversial for certain reasons. Now, there was something that came out on the gaming system called the Wii. They had something called Rock Band. For those of you who don't already know, that was out many years ago. The Wii was like the big craze in the 2000 teens. It was a big deal whenever it came out. But anyway, right around the time frame. It was like in the earlier 2000s. It was the big craze, and they came out with uh, this MIDI guitar system called Rock Band, and I think the and then guitar was Get Rock Band, Guitar Hero, and Rocksmith. But Guitar Hero was like the main big one where you had to buy a package with the guitar and you hook it up to your Wii system and you play simulated sounds from the guitar. And lo and behold, years later, they came out with a plethora of uh, MIDI guitars that was a complete system that you would use through your Bluetooth, and it was a speaker built into it, and you would actually play actual chords. But the chords you would play were based on how they set it up on your fretboard. You wouldn't use a lot of fingering on it, so they kind of modified the fingering down to like maybe one or two fingers. Nevertheless, and you still strum and pick. So nevertheless, I was just had to be on the system. I actually had was going to use a drum set, and I actually tried to send that back. It's another story. And then I looked at some mini guitars. I looked at a few of them. I actually got a couple of them, and the one I actually looked at particularly was the Lava Genie. But then I thought about it. I'm actually looking at that right now. But not only are they coming up with those regular MIDI guitars, they actually come up with actual guitars that are set up to modify to play MIDI. Yeah, and it amazes me now because I'm kind of like into it a little bit. And one that I got is called the Liber Liber Live. I have tried to pronounce it right, and it's so much fun. It really is, and it actually plays. I don't care what anybody says. This Joker is about as real of a guitar as a MIDI guitar controller can be. Because for every time you strum, it strums a note. It strums a chord. You know. So I don't want to hear about it ain't real, it's like a toy. It kind of is, but not really. Because if you're playing chords and you can actually use it to play actual chords off of other songs that you can actually do by setting up the chord that you're playing, it's an instrument. That's what most instruments do anyway. You play a chord via a note. You know, but people say, "Oh, it's not real." No, it's real. The thing of it is, not everybody has the dexterity to play guitars. And even I think at one point, I don't think I did. But then I wasn't shown a lot of notes either. So that's another whole story. I didn't. I never got lessons. I try to play by ear. I'm somewhat okay on ear, but not like I want to be. You know, you have to spend a lot of time playing guitar to really get that good. And I know, and I've had friends that has been able to do that. I just wasn't one of them. You know, but you can. There are very well noted songwriters and singers who actually can do that. They have done it successfully. You know, but I just wish I had did more of it. I probably would have got better. I had got my first guitar in 1972. And I got 72, 73. And I got my first electric guitar in 1978. You know, and I was like 14 when I got that, but I just never stayed on like I should have. I have somewhat regrets on that, but then again, I didn't get lessons either. You know, so I'm not really blaming anybody, really mostly myself because I didn't spend time on it. But then my dexterity wasn't that great. You know, I had nobody to really show me that. So lo and behold, I decided, I said, by this being on one of my bucket lists, something I've been wanting to do forever, is play guitar, even if it's a simulated guitar. Well, I ain't gonna say simulated because I'm actually playing chords on a Libra Live guitar. Look it up. It's actually a pretty cool guitar. It's actually a very solid built guitar too, even though it's a they call it a guitar sampler. I call it a MIDI guitar sampler because you are playing MIDI files through it, and you can play them through DAWs. So, and I don't know, I like it. I'm actually looking at I'm looking at the Lava Live. I mean the Lava Genie right now. That one they say you can play all kinds of songs from all kinds of genres on that. Something I can't do too much on the other one because it's acoustic. But this one you can play all kinds of sounds. I'm saying that, and that one I'm excited about. But for me personally, it's about making music. I've been wanting to make music for forever and a day. I still love doing it, and I think at some point I'm gonna try to do it where I can actually create my own stuff. That's the good thing about these guitars. You actually be able to, even with the kind of guitars that they have out now like this, with these modified guitars, you can still create songs with it and create chords, write chords to it, and play them. You know, I was amazed at some of the songs I played on the. And I have another one, the Cyber G, which is a Enya product. For those of you who know about it, I was surprised. Hey, Mickey Mouse, hello. Ooh, Cookie, hello, Cookie. Um, but I was just talking about my venture into mini guitars. I actually I do DJ. Not I'm not a professional DJ. Um, I do DJ on the side. I do music production, and the purpose of me get involved with these mini guitars is to actually enhance my music production because there's a lot of things you can do with it. They got so many different sounds and so many different ways of projecting your music out, and actually you can lay. If I use Guitar Band, I mean not Guitar, I'm sorry, Garage Band, I can actually probably lay tracks on it, playing off of these mini guitars because you can produce different sounds. That's what I'm most excited about. I'm very, very excited about that. You know, and I had waited. Well, for the most part, I kind of waited just before and after the holidays to jump on it because the lava genie, I saw it at one point and I didn't get it. That's when I actually was going to get it at first, and then by the time I turned around, it sold out right around the holidays, and they just started back selling them again on Amazon. I found out about a day or so ago, because for a while they weren't selling it, so which is kind of cool with me, because I wanted to wait till after the fact, but I thought they were going to put out discounts on them, but I guess there is no discounts on them right now because they're so popular. They're wildly popular right now. They're very wildly popular. So, nevertheless, I I decided at some point I'm going to do a review on it. There will be a review coming. There's a review coming on all the ones I'm looking at right now. I just can't give you a specific date yet because I haven't had the time. I'll try at least do one a day. At least one. You know. Wow, this traffic's crazy. I'm gonna try at least do one review. Hopefully maybe two on two of them. Now the one MIDI guitar, the controller of the guitar that they've been talking about, they've been bashing, is the Aerobag guitar. I still don't know why they bash it. I think it's a revolutionary guitar, and I've played it. Would I use it to play on the live stage? No. I'll be honest with you. I don't think I would want to. What is this food doing out here today? Would I take that kind of risk on one? No, I would not. I really would. I really would not. Because, matter of fact, I don't. I'm not sure if I would do that with any of them. To tell you the truth, although technically you can with one. I take that back. You could, um, but as long as the battery's fully charged, I think you could probably take a chance because I know one of them. I think the Aeroband lasts like 10 hours or something like that, some ridiculous number. And I know the other one, the Liber Live, is some 8 hours. You know, I mean, technically you could, but I don't think I would want to do that. And actually, uh, I'm contemplating getting a one more guitar, which is the Lava Play for me. I think that's a revolutionary guitar because you get the best of both worlds. You get the sound packs on it, and you could tune it to play any kind of effect sound on it you want. And the fact that it's a hybrid, it's actually a actual guitar that you can use to have put effects on it, and you can play it with the speaker or without speaker, live, studio, it doesn't matter. And that's really the one I'm actually thinking about eyeing, and that's it. You know, so which means one of the MIDI guitars might go back to that. I haven't decided that yet. Now, here's my thing. I'm gonna do a little bit of a criticism about those of you who know about GC or Guitar Center. There's good and bad with Guitar Center. The good thing is about Guitar Centers, they're so conveniently located. The bad part about it, they're conveniently located, but they don't. A lot of products you would like to try out, even at Guitar Center, they don't have. You know, and if you do order from Guitar Center, that's the other thing I don't like, Bob. You order from them, at least one of the ones I've ordered from. It's there within maybe 3 days. On the normal shipping. I've had stuff get there within 3 days, and then they tell you it's not there, and now you'll get the registration and say, oh, your product, Mr. So and so, your shipment has arrived at the local Guitar Center, and so and so, right? You go up there, you validate it to them. They say, well, let me check the warehouse. Next minute, they tell you, oh, it's still not there yet. And you go back 2 days later, same place, verified, and then another guy tell you, oh, it's been sitting there for the last 3 days. That's actually happened to me twice, and that's why I said I don't order it. I haven't ordered anything from Guitar Center in years. I never order anything from those guys. I'll order from Sweetwater. I'll order from American Music Supply. I'll order from Zales, and there's one more, I think. But those are like my main go-to, or Amazon. You could almost guarantee your shipment's gonna go through with most of them. So the sounds could be kind of iffy sometimes, or at least they have been, but not really. It still ain't bad as Guitar Center, you know. But Guitar Center, it's just something about them. I don't know. They're not the place they used to be. Let's put it like that. And I don't really mess with them too much. And then if you try to do a trade up on stuff, certain products are real funny about that too. They didn't do too bad last time, but I could have got better deal than I got. But that's neither here nor there. But I don't really like dealing with them too much like I used to. They're kind of like they're ass to me, for real. And then I had one. I bought some equipment one time from my guy at the Guitar Center at the same location. No, it was a different location, and he got smart with me. You know, he made a little smart ass comment to me. I said, I don't what about I let it go, but I said, you know what? I won't deal with that asshole no more. I don't. The service is not. The service. There's only about one or two people I've dealt with that actually took you seriously. The rest of them, nah. I just don't like dealing with them. I don't. They're ass to me, for real. And I don't have problems saying they're ass, pure ass. You know, Guitar Center, boo, boo, for real. The only thing they're good for is accessories. Now, if you want to get some accessories from them, they're top flight. Anything else beyond that, as far as equipment and stuff, man, they're bottom of the barrel. You know, and if you want real deals, go to Sweetwater, Sounds, American Supply, or even Amazon. You get better deals from all of those anyway. You know, and I've dealt with all of them at least once. Some of them 3, 4 times. But the MIDI, I mean, I think what I'm trying to say is these guitar samplers. Well, I don't really call it sample. Well, they're kind of not really samplers because if you're playing chords off of it, just like you would any other guitar, it's not just a sample. It's a MIDI controller slash instrument, and they are instruments. Just like a kid. And I told somebody a while back. I said, well, you have MIDI keyboards that people and beat machines that people actually made songs off of, and they simulated drum sounds, keyboard sounds, guitar sounds, and they're famous. No one said oh it was a toy when I did it, but it trying to be a dance hit that everybody danced to on a lot of records. One of them was "Sexual Healing." That's a very well known track that was used from a beat machine. Look it up. Think I'm kidding? Look it up. It's a known fact. This is one of many. You know, so you could say, "Oh, it was a toy." Yeah, yeah. They never said it was a toy. It was a beat machine that made hits for a lot of records, not just for R&B records like "Sexual Healing," but pop records, rock records, rap records. Are you serious? Come on. And look, I was playing it one night. One of my, I think it was Cyber G. I think. Well, one of them. No, it was the other one. It was the Libra. It was the Libra Live one night, and I played some jazz tune, something I was playing on. And my wife loved it. She's like, "Man, it was so relaxing. It's putting me to sleep." You know, she didn't say it sounded awful or anything like that. But all you do is you pay attention to the chords you play. That's just like any other instrument. To me, I love it. Now, whether I would play it in church or not, I don't know. I'm actually looking at a hymn book right now that I'm gonna try to learn chords off of. And if I'm good at it, I will take it up and I will play it one day. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm serious. One day. But I actually still want to learn their real guitar, and I still have a real guitar. At least have one. I have one. I have one real guitar, and I have one bass guitar. You know. But like I said, getting back to the Aero guitar, I don't know. There are actual strings on the Aero guitar. The difference is on the fretboard, there are silicone strings that's embedded into the fretboard. But guess what? When you strum on the real strings, that's on the body of the guitar, the main body of the guitar, and you're holding down the strings on the fret on the silicone strings, it actually makes a sound. So it's producing sound, and you're playing chords off of it, and it even shows you how to play chords. That's the kind of guitar I needed anyway. The main thing is, you got people all the time, they say, "Oh, well, you ain't playing a real guitar, you ain't learning a guitar." Well, that's not necessarily true. You got people play piano, play guitar. You got people play guitar, play piano. What are you talking about? The main thing is if you're learning how to play an instrument, you're learning how to play musical chords. You're learning chords. So it's not like a Guitar Hero because the Guitar Hero, some of those things that some of those apps, some of those gaming systems that did that, you didn't really learn chords. You learn how to play bars, but you're not learning chords. But this, you're learning chords, actual chords on all of the four that I mentioned. Yeah, and they even show you the chord of C, the chord of G, the chord of F minor. I mean, it's showing it to you. You know, you're learning it. So if you actually play on the guitar, you're gonna know how to play it. This is what I want to do. This is my been my dream forever. I didn't think 50 some odd years later I'd be playing something that actually is as simulated to playing a guitar chord as it gets, and I'm having fun with it. You know, and I'm not stressing out my fingers because I am getting older now, and it's not bothering me playing. I love it. I enjoy it. I play it for hours now. I didn't do any last night because I was a little tired. But you know, I'm gonna get right back into it though. I'm gonna get right back into it. That's my goal. Is to get right back on the sound and try it again, even with my real guitar. You know, I love it. You know, I know people gonna say this or the other. I don't know what that means, Mighty Starlight. I have no idea what you're talking about. Please explain if you care to. Otherwise, rate, subscribe, comment. I appreciate it. You know, I didn't really want to talk about politics. I didn't want to talk about this current events with these mass uh, murders and incidents and stuff that's going on. I didn't want to talk about any of that. I really didn't. I was like, I just, I'll be honest, folks. I'm weary of it right now. I'm very weary of talking about that kind of stuff. I mean, I know it's something that we do have to address at some point. You know, and you talk to your families about it, you talk it over the water cooler at work and all of that. But for me, personally, it's getting old, and it's, I had no problem to saying it. It stressed me out a little bit, which is why I didn't want to talk about it right now. You know, but I did want to talk about the guitar stuff and all of that because I'm excited about it. I gotta find out what happened to my channel because I do have a channel that's dedicated to music and all of that. And once I get that back on the mount, or if I had to create another one, because I don't know what happened to my channel, and I gotta find out and get to the bottom of it. I'll let you know either way. And then I'll probably post those instruments on that channel on a future live feed coming soon. All right, guys. What's going on with this traffic today, man? All right. That's all I got right now, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Um, if you just joining me, I was talking about MIDI guitars and why I think that there are, personally, the guitars of the future. I do believe that, especially when you got options like Bluetooth and you can actually play along with songs with accompaniment drums and all of that. You know, one of the guitars I got, the Libra Lives, they say it's a backing guitar, which kind of makes sense, you know, and it plays like one. But you can also sing to it. You can also create songs to it. You can actually write chords for songs that you want to make up. You can actually play chords for songs that's out there that's not even on their playlist. Real songs. So I'm actually going to get a chord book. Actually, I have a chord. I got to find it. If not, I'll go ahead and find one. To where I'll go to GC and get my chord book on something. I don't know what they got out there yet. And I'll find it and I'll play it off of that and go from there. Yeah, it's getting me excited. My musical juices are flowing again, folks. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But that's all I got right now, guys. Rate, subscribe, comment, and share. This is DJ Wolf Live. I got more comment and content coming soon. Man, love one another, man. You know, especially in this evil world today, man. We don't need no more hate, man. Like Marvin Gaye said in the song, we don't need to escalate, man. Bring the peace, man. You know, PACE. Bring the peace. You know, and love, man. Harmony. That's what it's all about. That's what we need to make it more about. I'm out.